Hey guys, welcome back to another GTA 5 tutorial. This is not really more of a tutorial. This is an update on some mods, guys, that you might need to go ahead and pay attention to since we have just had a new update on GTA 5. All right, so right here I do have my GTA 5 main directory opened up, and I actually just updated my game, and I don't even know which version of this GTA 5 this is. So let's go ahead and check it out. So this one is going to be version 1.02944.0 or version 1.02944.0. so that's the new version, the current version of GTA 5. All right, so if you have updated your game, maybe there's some mods that you might have missed to update your game, but you're still playing. But just to make sure everything is running properly, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a couple ideas on some mods that you might need to update. All right, so first and foremost, guys, you need to go ahead and update your game config. As you can see, we do have a new game config. This one just came out 10 days ago. I just waited for me just to update my game. I just waited to see if there was a new version of game config coming out, because sometimes the game config can work with the new version even though it's older. All right, but for this one, guys, you're gonna need to go ahead and download this version 31. And if this is your first time installing Gameconfig, please go ahead and download this file in here as well. And once you're done with that, we're gonna go ahead and download another pack file limit adjuster as well. This one, we are going to need an ISI file from this folder right here, and then you're going to need to download again another heap adjuster as well. For this one, we are going to need an ASI file as well, especially if this is your first time installing this, or you might have forgot to install it or something like that. That really doesn't matter. And the next thing, guys, you need to go ahead and install is the new version of extended camera settings. I know a couple days ago I came up with a video showing you how to update your extended camera settings. I think that version was 1.2.9 if I'm not mistaken, but now we do have 1.3 version that just came out 5 days ago as I'm recording this video. And last but not least, guys, the very important mod that you need to go ahead and update for the current version of GTA 5 is going to be the scriptbook V. This one, as you can see, it is compatible with version 1.02944.0, so make sure you download this files right here. As you can see, I already have mine downloaded down here, but let me just go ahead and close this because I already do have these files on my desktop right now. So let's go ahead and begin with the installs. Just gonna go ahead and try to keep it as quick and simple as possible as well. So we are going to go ahead and start off with our game config. So let's go ahead and open up our OpenIV. You are going to need OpenIV to install your game config file. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Windows. While that's opening up, let me just go ahead and open up this file, and I'm gonna go ahead and unzip these files here real quick. Let that do its thing while it's opening right here. And for this one, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it over here, and I'm just waiting for my game config to open. I'm in my OpenIV, and my OpenIV is right here. So let me just go ahead and put this one right here. And now we are going to go ahead and navigate to a place where we need to go ahead and install our game config. So we're gonna go ahead and go to our mods folder on our OpenIV, go to update RPF, common, and data. All right, so if you have watched my other tutorials, guys, I think this pathway you should have it saved, maybe as like DLC or something like that, because this is where we install most of our DLCs, but this is where you can find your game config file as well. All right, so once you are in this page, go ahead and turn on your edit mode. If you do not have this pathway inside your mods folder, it's gonna go ahead and give you an option to install this into your mods folder, but I'll highly suggest that you check out my other tutorials to make sure you get this correct. But once you have this pathway, you can go ahead and go to your favorites right here and add this pathway to your favorites, guys. It comes in very, very handy if you are modding your mods. You don't really want to go line by line going into anything. As you can see, I have mine saved as DLC right here. All right, so once we have this pathway, let's go ahead and install our game config. We're just gonna go ahead and open up this file right here. All right, and then over here, guys, you can go ahead and choose whether you want to go ahead and install less mods on your PC, on your game, or something like that, or you want to go ahead and install more mods. For me, I'm going to be installing a lot of mods, and I do already have a lot of mods installed, so I'm going to go ahead and go into this folder for more mods. Okay, so let's go ahead and open this up. And once you're here, guys, you can go ahead and choose which version of Gameconfig you want to install on your PC. But keep in mind, if you're installing like 5 times traffic and 5 times pads, that could really play a role on the softness and the smoothness of your game as well, because you are going to be spawning a lot of vehicles, you are going to be spawning a lot of pads, and that could really affect the performance of your PC. All right, so for me, I'm gonna go ahead and choose 1 times 5 traffic and 1 times 5 pads. I think my PC can handle this. All right, so let me go ahead and open up this folder right here, and we're going to go ahead and take this Gameconfig. And once you do have your OpenIV edit mode turned on, we're going to go ahead and drag and drop this file inside our Gameconfig right here. All right, so if you're not sure if it's installed or not, just go ahead and drag and drop it in there once again. All right, I'm pretty sure it's installed now. Go ahead and close my edit mode, and we can go ahead and exit out of our GTF of our OpenIV. Now we can go ahead and exit out of this page because you are done with that. We can go ahead and move this folder for Gameconfig over here because you are done with it. And now we're gonna go ahead and install our pack file limit adjuster and heap limit adjuster INI files. This is for those who are new into this. If you have not installed this, this is very important. It does go along with Gameconfig, so you cannot just install Gameconfig on its own. You need to go ahead and install these 2 files as well. All right, so let me go ahead and unzip these files here real quick. Go ahead and move this one over here so you can see what I'm doing. So for this file right here, guys, the one that we are installing right now, it comes together on the same page with our Gameconfig, so you need to go ahead and download these files right here. So these are the INI files that we are installing right now. All right, so let me go ahead and minimize this once again. So we're gonna go ahead and take both of these files. All right, as you can see, this one is a heap adjuster INI and the pack file limit adjuster INI. So we need both of these. We're gonna go ahead and drag and drop inside our GTF5 main directory, just like so. It does ask you to replace. You can go ahead and replace. If you already have it, you don't need to install it, but if you don't have it, go ahead and install it. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and skip this and not install it, just to show you that I have it installed. I have mine right here, the heap adjuster, and the pack file limit adjuster is right here, the INI file. All right, so once you're done with that, if this is your first time installing this, you're going to go ahead and move this one to the top. And now we're going to go ahead and install the individual ones, these files right here. All right, so the pack file, we are going to need a file from this, and the heap adjuster as well, we are going to need a file from this. So this is what we are installing right now, the ones that you downloaded separately. And the one I have open right now is the heap adjuster, so we just need only 1 file right here. All right, so for this one, guys, we only need the ASI file, the one at the very top. Do not install this INI because you already installed another INI. The one that we installed is the fresh one, is the up-to-date one, so we just need the ASI file from this one right here. So we're gonna go ahead and drag and drop this inside our GTF5 main directory, but let me just go ahead and replace mine. It really doesn't matter. All right, move this one to the top. Now we're gonna go ahead and install the pack file limit adjuster. All right, so this one, the same thing, we only need the INI file only, the ASI file only. So this one at the very top, just drag and drop this inside your GTF5 main directory and replace if you have it already. If you don't have it already, you should not be asked to replace anything. And now we're gonna go ahead and install our script of V. Let me go ahead and close this, finish that, and then now we're gonna go ahead and open up our bin folder. We take the binput 8 and the script of v.dll, both of these 2 files, drag and drop inside your GTF5 main directory, just like so. And last but not least, we're gonna go ahead and install our extended camera settings. If you already have extended camera settings installed, you only need 1 file, but if this is your first time installing this, guys, you need both files. Okay, so if you have it already installed, you just want to go ahead and update, you just need this ISI file only. So we can go ahead and drag and drop in here. If you do not have it and you want to go ahead and use this mod, you go ahead and install both of these two files right here. All right, so for me, I already have it installed. I'm just gonna go ahead and drag and drop this ISI file only into my GTA 5 main directory and replace the one I already have. All right, so now it should be up to date. Okay, so as you can see now, my extended camera settings ASI file, this is for 6/17/2023, so that will be the current version, the version 1.3.0. all right, so once we have that done, guys, we are pretty much done with the install and the updates that we need so far. Let me just go ahead and close everything here, and we're gonna go ahead and try to jump into the game here, guys, and make sure everything is working properly and all of my mods are there. And we're gonna go ahead and try to test out our extended camera settings as well to make sure everything is there. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open up my Steam account, go to my GTA 5 right here. Then we're just gonna go ahead and go to play. Let me just go ahead and close this, and we're gonna go ahead and wait for the game. Maybe the game is gonna crash, maybe it's not gonna crash, I don't know. I'm doing this for the first time, so let's see if we are allowed to jump into the game. So if I don't run into too many problems, I don't think you should either, especially if you have followed all of my tutorial, guys, because I'll try my very best to make sure I give you the best information as I possibly can. I have not given you a mod or a tutorial that I do not use myself, because I know sometimes it can be a little bit tricky. All right, so it seems like we are going to be able to jump into the game right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys in the game. But make sure you are subscribing to the channel, drop a like on the video, and please do comment down below. If you do have any questions, let me know in the comment section down below as well. And of course, if you are generous enough, if you want to go ahead and donate for your boy, I do have a PayPal account that's going to be, the link is going to be in the description of this video as well, so you can go ahead and donate for your boy if you would like to. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the game for right now. So let me go ahead and go to story mode here real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and wait for the game to log in, and we're gonna go ahead and check out if everything is working smooth. All right, alrighty, guys, we are just about to get into the game, or log into the game. As we are logging in, as you can see, my LS life is on fire already. Why am I getting a lot of texture loss right now? But yeah, just gonna go ahead and smooth everything out, and I want to go ahead and take a look at my extended camera settings. Yo, I'm still I'm still getting a lot of texture loss right now. I think the game is just trying to get its files together and everything like that, but I think everything will be okay. Like, I'm not worried about this right about now. But anyways, hopefully everything has loaded in. Yeah, hopefully everything is loading in. I can see most of my stuff is here for sure. I can see that already. It says entering online, but it's not really entering online, it's just finishing up setting up everything. I'm pretty sure if you do have mods in your game, you do get this from time to time or something like that, especially if you watch my tutorials. If you have the same mods as I do, you should be running into this situation right now. As you can see now, the game is much smoother. All right, so I want to go ahead and go into GTA 5 menu right here. Already I can see that my mods are here, my scripts are here. Everything should be working properly. I can see my dealers and everything. That's one of my dealers right here. All right, what I want to check is my extended camera setup. I think I did change the settings on this vehicle right here. So as you can see, the two most important things that you really need to focus on, these two right here, is already set up properly as I left it before. So if you are updating your extended camera settings, if you already have it installed before, you can just go ahead and put the ASI file. If you do not have it, then you can go ahead and change you can go ahead and install both with the INI as well. All right, so with that said, guys, I think we are pretty much done here with this tutorial. So hopefully it did help you out. As you can see, my settings right here, everything is looking, oh whoa, shit, I'm gonna get pulled off because I do have pull me over installed as well. As you can see, there's a lot of cops riding around right here. That's an undercover right there. That's an undercover right here. And I do have what do you call it, LS Life, like I said, is running properly, and this lady is selling some stuff over here. I could just go ahead and kill her and get the money and the drugs that she has right now if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do that right now. But anyways guys, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and conclude this video right here. So if it did help you out, make sure you smash a like on the video. If you're not subscribed, guys, why are you not subscribed to my channel? I'm trying to get to 2,000 subscribers maybe by the end of the year. That would be pretty nice. So if you can go ahead and help me out to try and achieve that goal, I would truly appreciate it. But with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next video. I am out.